What's going on, guys? Super Insane 18 here. We are here with Marlon. He took second place yesterday. Go ahead and tell him what you were playing at the Las Vegas Regional.
Branded.
All right. Do you want to do your shout-outs now? You want to wait till the end?
Shout-outs to People's Card Shop. Only place to play in Vegas. This is Matt. Freaking beautiful, if you ask me. Other than that, just people I test with. George, Carlos, just people who know their shit.
All right. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get into the build.
All right, so I've seen a lot of people play Oliver first. This is the heart and soul of the deck. There's no question about it. I do always want to play 3. I always want to play 3, but I never want to go above 43. I never want to play 40. So I find myself in a dilemma where I make weird ratio decisions, but they work out. I didn't miss the third. You probably don't need the third. Me being me playing this deck as long as I have, I always want the third inside. Oliver, best Rhoda, to be honest. The graveyard effect is amazing, especially trying to survive things like surprise OTKs or access code. It came up though, it didn't resolve. Other than that, just people should remember that one effect is one effect, one or the other. Don't get hold by that. That can really cost you a game. Then we play the ladies. Cartesia, Quinn. Nothing to say about these. These are busted. Like, these are the reasons you can play through Ash nowadays. Funny thing, like, if I activated Branded Fusion more than 5 times this regional, I'd be lying. Most of the times it was just Cartesia going to Quim. If I had opening, I'd get Oliver, search a Branded in red, and play on their turn. I was playing Deathly Afraid of Ash. Sometimes your hands, they're like, you don't have a choice. So when you don't have a choice, these are the way to go. Oh shit. Vicios, this is standard. Nothing much to say. Other than that, I've seen people cutting this. It makes sense. There's no real reason to play it anymore. Other than that, it's a light target. It's a big body. The whole Rimbrum bounce effect, search a Vicio thing doesn't come up. Even though I probably should have focused on that in the matchup or two. Standard one-ofs, Tragedy kit. I use this a lot to recur my Branded in red from the graveyard. I Chimera the guy twice after shuffling the Chimera back. Mercurier, I had this in my opening hand more times than I wanted, but it actually ended up working out. Nobody expected it. I never searched it. This is one card I always want to play more of, but I can't. I just know I can't, but I want to. I can't. This guy's busted, but I always cited it. And this was always a search off a loss after Mercurio's gone. This helps you keep a card. Poison, win condition, ban it. Ban the rest of them. Like, what are you gonna do? Leave my branded cards alone. Ban the problem.
Yeah, I mean, at this point with the Sanctifier, you can't really ban Expulsion anyway, so just hit the problems.
I feel like Sanctifier's got a target on his back eventually. Hand traps, main to draw. I hate this card. Mostly because drawing a 6 is really crappy feeling. I play 43, so my chances of seeing it are lower, but even still, like, I would find myself holding it, expecting not to die just because it was in my hand. Heavy deck, super heavy. Like, even Sorcerer got trumped by this, it surprised me. It is a good card. It is probably necessary right now. 2 Ghost Ogre. One of the cards that isn't maxed in my deck because I don't believe in this card. Every time this card comes up, people cut it soon after the format starts. And it may be right to keep playing it. It is good to remove XYZ and the scales and blah blah blah. But I just feel like hell, if I made ruler over these, like it'd be just as good. Super Pug. Now, there's a little bit of a debate about this card. Thing about it is, people don't tell you, they see it as a going second card, but this is a great going first card. Against Mathmech, against freaking Sword Soul, Heavy Samurai, Pearly, like you can smack all of them at some point, and if not, you hold it and you summon a Fallen Lavas and you summon anything you want. Fusion deployment. This card's a staple. I didn't do nothing cheesy like summon Dark Magician. I wanted to. Thought about it. But it's a good card. Staple. Yep. Give me my OTs.
Next OTS.
I want them now. Branded opening. This card is insane. The protection effect. People, I don't know why, but it's been X amount of years and people just still don't check your graveyard. They still don't go and see what your follow-up is or what. I don't understand it myself. That goes with saying that I was playing pretty crappy at the beginning, still squeaking out wins. But like, check the graveyards. Do your homework. I played the Nadir. I didn't play Crossout, mostly because of that whole drawing a 6 thing, drawing multiples of it. This is drawing 2 of sucks, but I just felt like if I had this, I manufactured my play, so I didn't waste my normal summon. And if I needed to, I'd search Quim, Foolish, Artesia, go on and go off. Plenty of combo videos out there too. One of power spells. Yeah, that still sucks. I don't think I saw this. Well, Foolish Burial, Goat Sark. This has been cut a lot. I don't believe you should cut it. It is better if you play 2 Mercuriors. However, Tragedy, Mercurior, one or the other, it's gotta be still in your deck. If you draw both, then do something. Branded Red, Branded Lost. Some people still don't know you can't activate effects on the summoning window.
That's what makes that card truly broken.
It's crazy that people still don't keep that in mind. Because I activated this one time expecting it to bait interruption out. And they still they looked at it, they said fine. I knew they didn't have Ash. I was just okay. Retribution, Explosion. This can be cut. I could probably slim this deck down to 40, but like I said, I don't like playing 40. Not in this deck. I want to see one-ofs. Oh, it's got all the one-ofs. I want to see one of every card. Why? It lets me have infinite amount of plays. I manufacture the way I go through the board and we go from there. But this card's probably not necessary. It does make it easier to puppet lock.
You would just play the Sanctifier instead of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, this would be a second Mercury or something.
Okay, let's see the extra.
Oh, I didn't organize this. Super poly targets, sorta. These are standard. The one thing I did too was I sided extra deck monster. Usually one or the other is good, so I figured I have the opportunity to do that. Extra deck is super tight though, so the decisions were hard. Chimera. Chimera's Chimera, man. Card's insane. I wish I played Polymerization. Every time I activate this, I wish I played Polymerization. Despian Cordis. Despian Lulu. Now, unironically, this card has become uncuttable, but Lulu, I dare say, is cuttable. It just, you have to kind of force it sometimes, and I don't know, I never missed it. I rarely summoned it. It probably could just be cut, and
What about using it as a Najir target?
well, that's good and all. Like, if I use it as a Nadir target, most of it's not really follow up; it's combo. Right? So if I'm still trying to combo during the end phase, I'm not doing something right. Especially if you're going first. Although I have done it. It's an okay. Got Gun Grill, whatever. So I did Branded Spirits and sent the puppet, sent this. And that was a cool ass play. I had one play. There's a match against a Cash where I didn't have no play but to summon this and then move it to kill their follow-up. And that ended up working out. I think I drove him on the next turn. He couldn't kill me. I top decked Caliber and we were off to the races. Gung is cool. Not really much to say about it. It's so much you can do. Every card has like 17 different ways you can branch out into. Play one Lubellion. So you don't need to. The game shouldn't last that long anyway, but it's a good card. It's an amazing card. One Rinbrum. This card's not cuttable if you ask me, because you've lowered your Fallen of Albaz counts as far as the fusions go. So when you go for the multiple, for the 3 times Mirror Jade Vanish, like you start running out of cards to send to get different effects in the graveyard. You don't want to waste something like a kit when you already have follow up. So yeah, I dare say this is incredible. It rarely hits the field nowadays. Albion, this card's insane. You know, most of the times I tell people, like, if you want to stop Branded, you Veiler or Imperm this, or try anyway. It might not resolve, but it's a good attempt. Double Mirror Jade. I've never played 3 in my life. Never played 1 in my life. It's a great card. Boss Monster MVP. Last card in the main is Sanctifier. Like I said earlier, I think this got a target on his back, or will eventually. Even if we can't summon puppets and Jinzos and etc. Like sometimes doing dumb things like just putting monsters on their board when they don't want them, say Cash, or like hell, getting up to your side of the field and Albaz just to continue because you couldn't do anything else. Then Lubellion on their turn, now you got Mirror Jade. It's not targetable, it's only fusion with 3k. This card's really good. Also, like, if Puppet gets banned, I've seen people sending Jogging, Branded Fusion. Branded Fusion, Fallout Albaz, Jogging, pass.
Alright, let's see the side to finish things off.
Tokens. Babe. Fuck trap decks. No, to be honest, like I'm a trap deck player in heart. Anti-spell is the one thing that hurts this deck the most. I dare say. There's been times when you can play through it, but it's just not realistic. It's not. Like, you can get killed out of nowhere. Even the summoning Cartesia into Quam, into all that, like, that doesn't get you out of it enough if you can't activate spells. Cyphering, Gear, Gamma, and the asshole. This card's insane. If you know what to hit, You probably skip somebody's turn easy. Driver. No, nothing much to say there. 2 kaiju. This is a little bit reminiscent of like the last format. I was a little worried about Pearly, but that deck has its own struggles outside of this matchup, so I didn't think I'd see that much. And honestly, nobody really saw it that I know. Similar to Ed's FTK rant. These are FTKs. Summon them, put them on the field. Should be pretty much game from there. 2 Dark Ruler. Probably the only card I wish I had at 3. I did draw it in clutch twice against SHS. Hilariously enough, one of them had the spell cancel, but I just summoned Oliver and crashed. Then I rulered. Then I Branded Fusion. That was insane. Then the other guy, I just rulered his entire board and Chimera, Mirror Jade, etc. 14, 15. I don't want to go away from this card. Too many decks still have a problem outing it. This is the max rarity, by the way. There ain't much to say. Control decks, tiny decks, like they all have a problem. So I didn't want to play without it. Extra deck space was tight. I did want to be super poly, so I just made the decision like, hell, this could be my tiny card. And yeah, that's it.
All right, awesome. Well, congrats on taking second place. You guys know the deal. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, comment, share with friends. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you in the next one.